John with Absolute Logo Factory wanted to go over with you on how to enter a order as a contract customer. This inputs it into our Absolute Logo Factory database for the ordering process. Just a real quick breakdown of the home page. The home page is basically generic items of what you see here, from polo shirts to t-shirts to headwear to jackets to quarter zips, on and on and on. I pretty much covered every item that we decorate here at Absolute Logo Factory. So you have a generic image of each thing that you can input as you enter your order. There's two processes that we mainly work with here at Absolute Logo Factory, and that's embroidery and screen print. And I'll just go over those two processes with you and how the program actually works and the simplification of it. So first thing first, let's start off with embroidery. Most of the time with embroidery, it's either polo shirts, caps, bags, but most of the time just polos. So for this example here, I'll just mainly focus on the polo shirt. You have a customer supply polo, and you also have the ladies polo. If you want to break it down, that's fine. If not, just simplify it. Just do a customer supply polo. And whenever you select that, you'll see your different options here for your polo. So you can choose the color of shirt that you might want. Let's just say if you want to choose a gold shirt with the image, you could do that. Select a black shirt, just select it. Product description, it is mandatory that you input some information into this section. If you don't, the system will let you know that you'll need to input some information. And mostly what that is your style numbers, the colors. If the logo is all white logo and you just want to use one image for, say, 4 or 5 different color image shirts, you could do that. You could just say variety of shirt colors. Or if you have a purchase order and you want to attach the purchase order with the actual invoice that you're doing, you could just say review. Helps if I learn how to spell review purchase order sheet. And with that review purchase order sheet, you can actually attach that purchase order sheet in this section right here. So from here on out, you can say left front chest, review purchase order sheet. We're going to do a black polo shirt. We got our purchase order sheet attached if need be. And then down here, you can do total quantity. Let's just say there's 50 polos. Or you can do a breakdown if you wanted to. Say 5, 5, 10, 10, 5. Let's just go with that route. So no, that is the actual breakdown of what you're supplying us whenever the items come in. So let's just go ahead and start designing. So a few things on the designing part of it. You have your add text button up here, which is if you just want fonts by itself, you can do that. You can do add design and then add team name. Of course, the biggest one that you're going to be dealing with is add design, since y'all are dealing with customers that have their logos already generated. So let's go ahead and click add design, add embroidery design. And for this example, we'll just use, let's use Texas Rangers. So as you can see, the Texas Rangers automatically gets downloaded onto the product. And if you want to zoom in onto the product, you can. There's this zoom in tool that I'm hovering over right here. You can select and you can really zoom in on the item itself. As you can see, I'm manually moving the logo if I wanted to do that in a certain situation. But the best way of going about it is go over here to your formatting and sizing and center image horizontal and center image vertical. And that'll center the logo square into the box of what you need. Also, another important thing up here is this will be set up through your EMB file. So if you have several different options, let's say if you have a white thread, we're going to refer to a one color image. If you have a white thread image or a black thread image, of course the black's not going to show up on black. So this is where you'd switch that image property, and we could change it to, say, an all white logo or a white red logo. However you might want to do it to what looks best to you. That is where you would change your your colors of thread is up here. Now, I will say all that is set up in Wilcom before you actually enter the order. So if you do have several different options of thread colors that you need to give, you will need to send me the DST file, and I will set it up under Wilcom if you do not have that program. And you just notify me the thread colors that you want to give options on, and I'll get it set up, and I'll save it in your designs, and I'll email you back and let you know that the design is saved with the correct image properties. And then you can go from there. So let's just move on from here. So as you can see up top, I've got a total of 85 shirts, and this gives you the exact total, $287.30 and $3.38 each. So it gives you the exact breakdown of what it costs per shirt for that logo. So let's just say if we want to increase this to 50 to 130 shirts, well, price didn't go down enough. Let's go 100 shirts here. So now you have 180 shirts. You see that the price went down to $319. So just kind of give you an idea. So from there, all you got to do is go buy. I'm sorry. One thing I would like to share with you. These are all your different locations that you can embroider, collar back, left sleeve, right sleeve. If this is something that you did want to show your own customer, you could do that. There's a preview design, view your cart and checkout, save your design for later use, and email your design to the customer. So those are several different options that you can actually use to preview and send it to your own customer. So let's go ahead and select buy. And then we'll go back here to start new design. We're not done with the order yet. So at this point here, we'll just scroll up. Absolute Logo Factory, and then you can add other images onto it. As long as you select the same exact image, the system will calculate the total number of pieces being ran. So there we had 180 polos, and let's say we added 144 more caps with the same image. The price would actually go down because it accumulates the 180 plus 144 amount of pieces. So that's the simplicity of the embroidery side. Let's move over to screen print. The screen print, you have your custom supply t-shirts here. That's going to be your biggest selector pretty much for screen print. You have your youth t-shirts, and then you also have your toddler t-shirts. So most of us know like the max size for youth t-shirts is 9 inches wide. And then for toddler t-shirts, it's 6 inches wide. So that's why I have 3 different options there for you to choose from. And of course, you wouldn't be able, the system will not accumulate the total size because the size would range from 12 inches to 9 inches to 6 inches. So for this example, let's just use a standard adult t-shirt. And you have several colors to choose from here when it comes to the actual shirt colors itself. Let's just use yellow for this example. Again, we'll put the product description. Let's say it's the 29M jerseys. And then we can go full front. Again, you can do a total breakdown or a total quantity. For this example, I'll just use 145 t-shirts. And I'll click Start Designing. From there, it takes you straight to the body. Again, you have several options. You can actually click on the left front chest, right front chest, body, and then this is oversize. For this, let me make this shirt a little bit darker so you can see the gold outline. And of course, the oversized body is going to be a upcharge, and then compared to just your standard body front. An oversized body is considered a 14 by 20. And a standard front is considered a 12 by 14. So let's go ahead and add design, add screen print design. So for this example, let's just go with the Texas flag. So what you'll see here is the system has generated the colors, white, red, and blue. So if you select each color, you can see here that there's a standard color and there's a custom PMS, which is an additional $15 for a PMS match. So if you ever see one of your colors as a PMS match and your customer's not requiring a PMS, then just take that PMS, which I think this one is, yep. So this one's a PMS 199C. Well, you don't want to pay $15 and the customer doesn't want to pay a $15 charge. So you could switch that PMS color over here to a standard color. Now I would just switch it over to 186 standard red, which looks pretty darn close to the 199C Pantone. So I would just keep it like that. Again, that's a Pantone color. I'd switch that over to, let's go with Reflex Blue. So now you can see that the image is updated. So 12 inches max width is what it is set to. And you can always change that by clicking the number and just hovering over it and say, let's move it to 10 inches. And then we can go over here and center horizontal. And then we can move the image down if need be, or move it up, however you want to show it to the customer. So that's how that works. Again, you can zoom in, zoom out. And then, so right here, you see it's a 3-color image plus base. So it's basically considered, down here you'll see it here, a 3-color plus base. So it's considered a 4-color image at $4.74 a piece. Okay, so let's just say if I want to make it a light colored shirt, let's go with white. So you'll see now down here that the base is taken off, because almost any white color or most of the light colored shirts, you don't need a base in order to print on those garments. So you'll see the price fluctuates to the $3.84 range. So you can go ahead and click buy and finish the process. And if you want to start a new design, let's do it on a blue shirt this time. Add design, add screen print design. You can select the same image or create a new design. If you select the same image and then you change your quantity, let's say to 144 of the royal blue shirts. So now we have white shirts and royal blue. You can do that. And it's pretty much the simplicity of that. So now you got 144, you select buy. Oh, there it goes. It says I must enter product description. So I'll just say 29M blue jerseys. Okay. And select OK. So now I can go and, there you go. I forgot this. Sorry, guys. Even myself doing it all these years, I still forget to select different things that the system requires you to have. So now you see a breakdown. For this example on t-shirts, I'll just remove this item, click OK, and then from there you can see the actual screen print cost of what everything would run. And from there you can just go to checkout, and you can see that the price is a little bit different here. And you might be asking, why is it different? Well, the main reason why is because it accumulates the total number of pieces, but because this is considered a 4-color image, the blue with base, and that's considered a 3-color image without base. And that's why you see that there's a price difference. Now, I will let you know that here at Absolute Logo Factory, we have a loyalty program. And then this is where you'd want to get with me or whoever your sales rep is. And every month we have a different code that if you hit a certain dollar amount, you can enter this coupon code and get a discount. So that's good to know for customers that do a lot of ordering. Here you'll just see that all Fees here are not final. We will review every order and send you artwork approval to make sure everything is exactly how you entered it and how the customer wants it. And that is something that you can send to your customer. And from there, just go to checkout and then just put in your billing information. And on the very final page, make sure you hit confirm. And then from there, it automatically go to our Absolute Logo Factory's Business Hub back office. And we'll receive the order immediately and start working on the artwork side of it, making sure everything's finalized and resend you an artwork approval. And then once that artwork approval is completed, our standard average turnaround time on production is 3 to 5 business days. Now that could always vary just depending on what we have here, but on standard, it's 3 to 5 business days. If you need a rush charge, there is an option for that as well. There'll be an area that you can click on payment, and then on the payment screen, that's a rush charge of 1 to 2 business days, and that's 50% of the invoice. So if you have any questions other than that, that's pretty much the basics of it. The system accumulates everything for you. All you got to do is just enter the logo, and then it'll take care of the rest. And if you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call back, 972-572-9191, or you can email us at info@absolutelogofactory.com.